Welcome back to the channel. I'm Carolina, and I want to give a big shout out to all those people in London, England that watch me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. The message of today's video is, there's no place like home. If you own private property, you're the one that gets to set the rules for the people that are on your private property. Well, these cops had no idea that this man was the owner.
I'm Officer Schultz. What are you doing back here?
What are you doing back here?
Talking to you. Take your hands out of your pocket.
What are you doing back here?
Dude, take your hands out of your pocket.
Take your hand out of your pocket.
You like that? My hand is out of my pocket.
Do you have a room here?
My hand is out of my pocket.
Do you have a room here?
My hand is out of my pocket. You want to go this far?
Do you have a room here?
Do you want to keep going?
Go what far?
Federal civil rights lawsuit.
Okay.
Get off my property.
This isn't your property.
It isn't?
No.
Oh,
Do you have ID to say that?
I don't have to prove you anything. You came on a private property.
You just told me this was your property.
This is private property.
You just told me this was your property.
No, I didn't.
What is you did too? What is your name?
What is it? What is your name?
I told you, Sergeant
Let
Kazmir.
me see your ID.
Stay right here.
I don't have it on.
Give me your ID.
Does he want
Give me your ID. Nope, don't talk to them. Don't tell them who I am. Hey,
Don't tell her what to do.
don't tell me what to do.
I didn't tell you what to do. I just
What
told
are
you
you
not
doing?
to tell her what to do. Now stand back.
You have a right.
Stand back.
Do you have a legal right to tell her not to what to do on private property? Get off the private
I didn't tell
property
her
now.
what to do.
Get off the private property now.
No.
Back up.
You
Back up.
Stay put.
Back up.
No. Knock it off. Perfect.
Tell everybody on YouTube what your name is. Huh? You assaulted me. You touched me. You pushed me. You detained me. Tell everybody what crime I did on YouTube. Come on, man. It's a beautiful shot.
Go ahead for him.
How about you? Am I detained?
Back up.
Am I? Oh, I got it back. Am I detained? Am I being detained?
Spelling on the last name.
Hey, coward! I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained on my property?
Back up.
Oh, you touched me again. Hey, coward! Am I being detained?
No, we're gonna cut him loose. Yep.
Oh, you're gonna cut me loose?
Yes, we are.
What did I do? What crime did I commit on my property? Get out of here. Get in your and go.
We are gonna go.
You until what? Huh? What? I don't want to see you on this property again.
Okay, you don't want the police on your property.
I don't. We protect ourselves. If I want to extort money out of people, then I'll get a hold of you. So why don't you go out there and write some tickets? That's what you're supposed to do. Leave. You're causing a scene in front of our guests, is what you're doing.
The only person yelling is you.
Because you assaulted me, you accosted me, you violated numerous civil rights, and you're doing it in front of our hotel guests.
Yeah, for.
So I want you to leave off this property now. I'm waiting for them. I will go to bed when they leave.
Okay. We're gonna leave. Have a good evening. Have a good evening, man.
Take care.
Private property. This is what happens on private property in Hudson, Wisconsin. That coward right there, look at him.
Seems like there's a big controversy between gun owners of America and the ATF, or the Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms Division. It seems to be that they're making up their own laws and enforcing them. They can't do that without the legislative branch. This man does a great job of keeping these agents out of his home.
I saw a guy in a plate carrier showing up.
Well,
got the Ultimo OTBs on.
Yeah, no. So the reason why we're here is because I don't know. I'm sure you're aware that just recently the ATF classified the FRTs, the force reset triggers, as machine guns.
Yeah.
So we are aware that we may have purchased some of these FRTs.
Okay.
So now we are having, like, the whole agency is basically reaching out to these purchasers.
That's incredible.
And we have to pick them up. You know, they're illegal. So
I won't be answering any questions today. I don't have any comments on this subject. I won't be giving you anything
Okay, so you
Are you refusing to give us the trigger?
I'm not refusing anything. I won't be answering any questions.
okay. But okay, so we are aware that you did purchase FRTs. Again, you wouldn't be in trouble if you just gave those up to us, or
Okay.
if you sold them, you can tell me you sold them.
Sure.
You know,
Okay.
and again, you're not going to be in trouble for that.
I understand.
So we're just here, honestly, like just to pick them up.
Sure. It's a bigger conversation than what you're having right now. You know, you decide as you go the rules, right?
Again, that's not something I decided.
It's not. I know. You guys are just here. You guys are just here.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all.
I understand.
I don't want to be here any more than you want me to
Sure.
be here.
The problem is you are the people who go and knock on the doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they make new laws and you break them, or you go against the citizens, because they've spoken what they buy and what they do, the citizens are speaking, but the government is making their decisions on what they think. They're not being servants to the citizens, right?
And all we're saying is, you know, like, I mean, we, like you said, you know, we are the ones that just come and knock on the door. We just
Sure.
enforce the laws. We don't make the laws. So
Sure, I
you know,
understand.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're not in trouble. I mean,
No,
you can
I
buy
understand
them,
that.
You know.
No, I didn't do anything wrong. Exactly. That's
So-
yeah. I love good law-abiding cops who are good people, who are doing what they do, and I understand you have families to feed. You're just doing what you're told, so you don't get fired from your job. But there is a problem that exists, and at some point you have to make your decision on which side of the team you're on. So I won't be answering any questions. If I'm not being detained, I'm not under arrest, I'll just be leaving now. I won't be able to help you with what you're trying to find.
So, and just to be clear, so then now you know that if you were to be in possession of these FRGs, then you would be basically breaking the law.
The ATF claims that they're making rules, but there's been no vote. There's been no congressional hearing that says you have the law. You don't make law, right?
I don't.
Yeah, the ATF doesn't make law.
Again,
No.
again, but it's.
I don't want. Listen, right now I seem like a huge dick. Like I'm like fuck you guys, but I really don't feel that way at all. I just can't, in good faith, when I make the gear for every high-end special operations unit in America right now. That's all I do. That's all I do is support these freedom fighters. A lot of law enforcement SWAT guys. I can't take part in an overstep past the line that says this is or is not legal. Just because you have a badge, you can still do crimes, right?
Right.
So if the American people feel like, the ATF is committing crimes right now, I can't help you. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
This man knows he has property rights, and the deputies know he has property rights, but they're not respecting him at all. When he tries to assert his rights, they're just rude and obnoxious. And if they do this while they're on camera, imagine what they do off camera. Here's our last example of property rights.
With what's going on. How many times have I asked you to leave my property?
A couple times.
Okay. Why are you still on my property?
Because I got to explain to you why we're here. You know why we're here?
I know why you're here. I could care less why you're here.
Why am I here?
Why are you here? Probably because I had a conversation with a neighbor on her porch that she agreed to speak to me. I just had a few things.
Is this the elderly woman?
It's the old hunchback. What I call her, hunchback.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
So, I understand y'all had a conversation, whatever y'all had to do. Hold on.
Sure.
She asked you to leave, and you left, correct?
She didn't ask me to leave. I left. I actually got up and stopped the conversation.
So the reason we're here is we want to get your side of the story and figure out what's going on. But here's where we're at. So she's saying that I guess the conversation, I don't really know, escalated a little bit.
No, it just.
So
I called her.
So she doesn't want you back on her property anymore.
She's she's never asked me that, but that's fine.
Okay,
you guys have
what
notified
we're here
me.
to do is this can be a criminal trespass warning. That's all it is.
Sure.
Basically, a piece of paper saying you can't go over there.
That's great.
So, what's your last name, John?
Now, hold on. Now that you've said your piece, I've got some questions.
Okay.
Before I answer any questions, I need an attorney present. I can't answer any questions, including.
Well, you're not under arrest, so.
Well,
Real quick, a lot of law enforcement think that you have to be under arrest or in court for your right to remain silent. You can remain silent at any point.
you're saying that you're making it out as though criminal trespass.
No, sir.
Hold on. Let me.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
And I just want to make this very clear.
Huh?
You've officially noted we have badge cams, any kind of body cams.
Yeah.
You have body cams.
No, we have body mics.
Okay, I have body mics. I live at 152 Tanglewood Drive. You have informed me that I'm not to go on that lady's property. I will not go on that lady's property. That is all you need. Now, will you please exit my property? I have nothing else to say to you. I have no other information to give to you unless I have an attorney present. And this is now the 6th time I will be filing a complaint against both of you that I've asked you to leave my property.
I don't care.
Why are you? Do you see the no trespassing sign?
Yes. So we're gonna fill this.
You saw
out,
the no
and
trespassing
we'll leave
sign.
it for you. Look, I've been letting you talk. Let me talk. That's respectful, right?
No, because I pay
So
your
we're gonna fill
salary. You
this
don't
out.
pay my
I
salary.
pay my own salary too. Thank you.
Sure.
So
Well,
we're gonna fill this out, and you don't have to sign. You don't have to look at it.
You're right.
But I'm gonna leave it right there, and you can acknowledge it if you want to acknowledge it. Doesn't matter to me. But if you go back over there after today, and
You don't need to tell me what a criminal trespass is. I'm aware of what a
there, you're gonna go to jail.
I don't care. I won't.
Okay.
I will never have anything to do with that nasty
Okay,
old
well,
hunchback
hey,
bitch
listen,
again.
I gotta do my job. And it's
You
my
do your
to do
job,
that. Then okay,
but your
then
job
do it.
requires you to respect my rights
It
and to
doesn't
get the
require-
my
It
property.
doesn't require.
I
me
am
to go out
telling
there.
you to
That's
get the off my property. You do not have a right just because you have a badge and a gun.
Okay.
It's not a crown. Get the off my
It's not a
property.
crown.
Leave it at the gate.
Once we
Leave it
fill
at the
this
gate.
out, okay.
Leave it at the gate.
I still have to explain. it
Okay,
to you.
now I'm going to call for emergency services because you are trespassing,
That's
and I would like you both given a trespass warning. Would you write yourself a trespass warning, please?
Okay.
And just you can take that for what it is.
I will.
Now, will you get the off my property?
Yeah, when we're done with that.
Oh my God, it takes forever for him to get these fools off his property.
Okay, so you're not going to say get off my property.
So we're done
Good.
with
Do you understand that if you violate my constitutional rights, that you lose your qualified immunity?
Yep.
I'm glad you get that. Now, if I release my dog, I'm going to close this gate and release my dog. So if you could clear the way. Excuse me. I have no idea. He's very good. He's defensive. Listen, I'm closing the gate. If you'd like to leave, you're welcome to leave. I'm asking you to leave. You're on my property. I'll give you 30 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Come on, Mikey. Listen, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. He's taking his sweet ass time. 25, 26. At least you have the smarts to move. You shoot my dog, I'll defend my property. 28, 29, 30. Mikey, come on.
Psych.
He's already
That's the
outside.
end of that one. Always ask for a warrant and never let them into your house.